All right, listen up. This is not a drill. The New Orleans Saints are at a pivotal crossroads, with decisions brewing that will absolutely define our future for years to come. We're talking high stakes, behind-the-scenes intel, and the kind of drama that only the NFL can deliver. From the draft board to the quarterback room, every move is critical. If you bleed black and gold and want to stay ahead of every single strategic play, every critical decision, then you know what to do. Help us hit that 1,000 subscriber mark right now, because what I'm about to tell you, you simply cannot miss. Let's dive in.
Let's kick things off with some absolutely seismic news from the official New Orleans Saints camp. They are deep, and I mean deep, in their preparations for the 2026 NFL Draft. My sources, the ones who are truly in the know, tell me the war room is buzzing. This isn't just routine. This is a full-blown strategic overhaul in the making. What's the biggest chatter? Recent mock drafts, including one from Yardbarker, are strongly suggesting that our Saints could be targeting a game-changing running back. Now, let me be crystal clear here. A game-changing running back. Think about that for a second. This isn't just about plugging a hole. This is about fundamentally altering the DNA of our offense. We've seen flashes, we've seen potential, but we haven't seen that consistent, explosive three-down back who can truly dictate the flow of a game since, well, you know who. The idea of adding a back who can not only churn out tough yards, but also be a legitimate threat in the passing game, a player who can take a screen pass 80 yards to the house, that's not just exciting, that's a necessity. Our offense has been yearning for that kind of dynamic playmaking. We need someone who can alleviate pressure on the quarterback, open up the play-action game, and truly make defenses think twice about stacking the box. This isn't just a luxury pick. This is a strategic imperative if we want to compete at the highest level. I'm told the front office, led by our general manager, Mickey Loomis, is meticulously sifting through every single prospect, leaving no stone unturned. They understand the urgency, the critical decision that this pick represents for the future of this franchise. The question isn't if they'll consider a running back, it's which one and at what cost. Because let me tell you, if we land the right guy, the impact will be immediate and profound. But, and this is the crucial part, will they stick to that plan? Or will another tantalizing prospect from the Combine force their hand and shift their entire draft strategy? Because there's another story developing right now that could throw a real wrench into these plans.
If you want to keep getting exclusive insights like this, behind-the-scenes facts, and hard-hitting analysis that you won't find anywhere else, you need to be part of this community. Subscribe now and hit that notification bell.
All right, so we just talked about the Saints potentially locking in on a game-changing running back. But hold your horses, because a bombshell report from New Orleans Saints fan sited via Chat Sports has just dropped a post-combine mock draft that could completely flip the script. This isn't just any mock draft. It's highlighting a player, a star from the NFL Combine, as an absolutely unmissable prospect for our Saints. Now, you know I get the inside track, and the buzz from Mobile and Indianapolis was undeniable. There was a player whose name is being whispered in the highest circles who absolutely dominated the Combine. We're talking about elite athleticism, off-the-charts measurables, and a performance that made scouts drool. This isn't just about a good workout. This is about a player who demonstrated a skill set that translates directly to immediate NFL impact. The question now becomes, is this Combine star the running back we just discussed? Or is it a player at another position, perhaps a defensive game wrecker or an elite offensive lineman who has suddenly shot up our team's draft board? The strategic implications here are massive. Head coach Dennis Allen and his staff are undoubtedly poring over the film, evaluating every single rep, every single sprint. The Combine performance can often elevate a player from a strong prospect to an undeniable talent, a true difference maker. And if this player is indeed seen as unmissable, it means our front office, our coaches, they see him as someone who can single-handedly elevate our team's performance right now. This is where the rubber meets the road. Do you stick to your pre-Combine board, or do you adjust for a player who just blew the doors off the competition? The temptation to grab an elite talent, regardless of initial positional need, is always strong. This is a critical decision, a true fork in the road for our draft strategy. But here's the kicker, folks. While we're talking about game-changing running backs and Combine stars, there's another crucial piece of information emerging, something that directly impacts the most important position on the field. What did our offensive coordinator, Kellen Moore, have to say about a particular quarterback who caught his eye? Okay, let's connect these dots, because the picture is getting clearer and the intensity is escalating. We're talking about potential game-changing running backs, a must-have Combine star, And now, thanks to Sports Illustrated via News Now, we have a critical update from none other than our offensive coordinator, Kellen Moore. He has revealed precisely why quarterback Tyler Shough stood out. This is not just some casual observation, people. This is our OC, the man designing our plays, the architect of our offense, highlighting a specific quarterback. This has a domino effect across everything we've been discussing. First, if Kellen Moore is singling out Shough, it tells you that the quarterback position is still very much in play, even with the talk of other positions in the draft. It means they are evaluating every single option to elevate the most vital position on the field. What did Moore see? My sources indicate it's Shough's quick release, his ability to extend plays with his athleticism, and his surprising accuracy on intermediate throws that caught the eye. This isn't just about arm talent, it's about processing speed and the ability to fit into a modern NFL offense. Now, why is this so critical? Because if Kellen Moore sees a real upside in a prospect like Shough, it could influence when we draft a running back, if we draft one, or even what position that unmissable combine star plays. Does Shough represent a potential late-round gem, a developmental prospect who, under Moore's tutelage, could become a steal? Or does his standout performance, as described by Moore, mean he's a legitimate contender to push for a significant role sooner rather than later? This isn't just about a single player, it's about the entire strategic direction of our team. Every decision impacts the next. If you invest in a quarterback, even a developmental one, it changes your approach to the skill positions around him. This is an urgent, impactful situation because the future of our quarterback room, the very heart of our offense, hangs in the balance. The question is, how does Tyler Shough's emergence and Kellen Moore's specific praise reshape our entire draft board, and what does it signal for our current quarterback situation? The tension is palpable, folks, as we head into the deepest parts of this offseason.
All right, let's be real. What we've discussed today isn't just news. It's a blueprint for the New Orleans Saints' future. From potentially drafting an explosive running back to being tempted by a combine phenom. And now, the offensive coordinator himself, Kellen Moore, spotlighting a quarterback like Tyler Shough. These aren't isolated incidents. They are interconnected pieces of a complex puzzle that will define our trajectory for the next half-decade. This offseason is a decisive moment. What do you think is the most critical decision for our Saints right now? The running back, the combine star, or a new quarterback in the mix? Drop your comments below and let your voice be heard. We are in this together, and together we will follow every single twist and turn as our team builds towards a championship.